Good evening, Technosphere. And I am drunk enough for everything to be all right. And I realised that I've not done my live streaming thing for days and days. It feels like days and days. It might be a few days. It could be several weeks. The truth is, I've got no idea when I last did the live streaming, and I was trying to do it every morning and every lunchtime and every evening, and I failed abysmally. So I'm going back to it. I'm diving back in there as if nothing had happened, and making like I'm just gonna like carry on because no one's gonna notice. So what I'm doing is I'm going back to reading my poetry memories, because well, I don't think you need me to justify my rationale, do you? If anybody needs me to justify their rationale, please let me know. But in the absence of that, what I'm going to do, Daniel Ellis. Hello, Daniel Ellis. I've got no idea who you are, but I've got a vague feeling we might have chatted inappropriately. Moving swiftly on. I am going to share with you the poetry that I have writ, that Facebook shares with me as memories. And I'm going to spare you the long-winded bullshit, which I'm really, really good at. And start with a piece called Temperance. Temperance. Meanwhile, the elementals danced. They did not hesitate nor look askance. They paid no heed, missed not a step. Their attention did not wander yet. They heard and saw the hullabaloo, aware of the entire to-do. To its insignificance they paid no heed, ignoring the unsightly deeds, did not dignify with a response actions born of hate and want. So I'm definitely not a prophet, right? Okay, and I know the reason I know that I'm not a prophet is because prophets don't sunbathe, and nor do they chat to randoms on Facebook. So I'm not a prophet. However, it seems that my poems that I've put on Facebook, like some years ago, are just like scarily relevant to now. So, on the 19th of April 2018, I put, from where I'm standing, it's looking very much like the future is over. Now, obviously, when I wrote that, I was in 2018. And I didn't know what was going to happen in 2020. Because if I had known what was going to happen in 2020, I would not be here. My ass would have committed suicide in advance. Anyway, obviously, to do that right now would be a faux pas. It would traumatise my whole household. Can't do that. So, what I'm doing instead is reading the poetry to Daniel Ellis, who is no longer watching. Watch and learn. Vision is what you can see that is not before your eyes. The strength of your ability to see beyond the lies. To the imaginings you can begin, the daily things that you can bring, the communications you can make. Believe it or not is all it takes to rearrange the hearts and heads, to keep us all safe in our beds, to keep the change, create the future, depends only on the love and nurture and how much of it you manifest. You only need to do your best. You only need to try again and to believe that you can change. That one got 4 likes and a comment. So you see what the comment was? The comment said, it couldn't load and post, fuck off Facebook. You know, it's just so annoying. Here is another one. and it's called World Peace Game, and it's a game that I went to learn about, and it's real. Google it. World Peace Game. Inspiration is everything. Talent rises to invitation. Leans heavily on its leaning. It also demands freedom. It's part of its discovery. May not be a legality, but a yearning in the heart ignites and fans the initial spark. Its fires, should they burn too high, can distort its natural light. The mind needs this ability if you want to play at peace. Well, we're playing at peace now, aren't we? I don't know whether the United Nations call for a global armistice was heard or not. I sincerely doubt it. I really hope it wasn't. And this is one I wrote on the 19th of April 2015 about my need to escape. It's called Chasing Dragons. How I long to watch the curl of smoke she breathes as her wings unfurl, to feel her warm, smooth scales touch as I mount and fly away to a place where out to lunch is the order of the day, where neither knowledge nor caring are of any consequence, and the business of unfeeling is hot dragon's breath on my neck. But I cannot tend dragon's eggs, or bottle feed her hatchlings, turn deaf ears to the growls that beg for comfort and for petting. And that's what I'm doing. Moving swiftly on, repeat chorus. Repeat chorus. How am I supposed to be okay with things the way they are, when nothing seems to demonstrate that they could be other than they are? Where am I to find the hope to even give a toss, when it all sounds like a bad joke and everything is lost? Why and how am I supposed to accept that all change is up to me, when no matter what I do, I cannot create a thing? I'm just going to keep going till I run out. Gorilla. Abso-fucking-lutely not. No goddamned way on this good earth will I give in to this rot that is ubiquitous, that bleeds the life from all of us. I have had it cunting enough. I have my whole life left to fight. I will not seek to find respite. 19th of April 2015. It's so not okay. God, it's disappointing. How dull it is and pale, forever unexciting, and most likely it will fail to offer revelation, for there will be no grand salvation till mass delusion sees a dawn. I do not hold my breath, frequently stifling a yawn, knuckle down and do my best. No pointing waiting for the rest, probably they'll miss the bus, but it's going to wait for all of us, so we better get down to the chore of awakening the ignorant roars to the reality we've made, and that it can be rearranged. I read that wrong, didn't I? So we'd better get down to the chore of awakening the ignorant hordes to the reality they've made, that it can be rearranged. No, run out of steam and run out of poetry. And on that note, I might be back at some point. I might not.